This year may be an off-year election, but there are still a number of important races to pay attention to. From the gubernatorial races in Kentucky and Mississippi to a handful of local ballot initiatives that could affect your daily life. Now, there is a new initiative hard at work to inspire voter turnout at the ballot box in just 2 weeks. And joining us now here on set, the founder of the Hometown Project, Peter Salat, and Golden Globe nominated actress Piper Perabo. She serves on the Hometown Advisory Board and is supporting candidates in her home state of New Jersey this year. Thank you so much for being here, both of you. Peter, let's start with you. Tell us exactly what the Hometown Project is and how it came to be.
Yeah, I'm a musician by trade, and after the 2016 election, I was kind of sitting in my studio thinking, what could I do to make a difference? And I'd seen so many of my well-known friends, I call it tweeting to the wind. So it's this unfocused energy. Everybody's angry, wondering what to do. And I came up with this idea for the Hometown Project, which is to get well-known people to support local candidates in their hometowns. So state legislative races that are decided often by 500 votes. If we could get a well-known person to support those local candidates, raise the profile, we could make a real difference and in a way, make a concrete effort and not just have these kind of angry tweets that went nowhere.
So Piper, how does this work? How do the activists that you get involved in this project, what do they do? Do they show up in person? Do they cut ads? Do they raise money? What do they do?
They cut ads and they show up in person sometimes. Hometown puts together a list of influencers who want to talk about races where they grew up so that the influencer feels like an authority. You know, we're all an authority on our own hometown. We know the community, we know the issues there. And so people feel more empowered and more inspired to speak up. And then Hometown helps us put together ads that are geo-targeted. Is that the right way to say it?
Yeah.
To be just in the district. So it's not being shown all over the place. It's just in that legislative district where the person is from and where the races happen.
So Piper, New Jersey is your area of expertise, your hometown.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the issues at stake there and also what drew you to the project.
So New Jersey is an off-cycle state. So this year, November 7th, we're doing state legislature races and other down ballot races. And, you know, the state legislature is really a place that affects your day-to-day life. The laws that are passed there affect you specifically all the time, like Medicare expansion or raising the minimum wage. And so I am working on Legislative District 11, which is Monmouth County, and Vin Gopal and Margie Donlin and Luann Peter Paul are running for the legislature. And I want to make sure that my community where I grew up knows that these races are coming up and how they can be ready to vote and make change that can work for our community.
Peter, how does the recruitment process work, finding people willing to do this?
Yeah, well, what we do is we partner with state-based local organizations. We don't want to come in and just, you know, we're a small organization based in Brooklyn. So what we do is right now we're working in both Virginia and New Jersey. So sometimes we'll work with an advocacy organization like Clean Virginia. And sometimes we'll work with the state party. For example, in New Jersey, we're working with the New Jersey State Democratic Caucus. So they will give us a list of their high priority state legislative candidates where they think those races are going to be really tight. And we'll look at those areas and then we'll do that research and figure out who's from that particular area. And then the entertainment community is actually a pretty small community when you break it down. And if Mark Ruffalo has a good experience and we want to get to Wanda Sykes, well, maybe Wanda will respond to an email from Mark, and then it just kind of moves from there. So we identify the people that are from the local area, and then we use our Rolodexes to get to them.
All right, and for more information, visit thehometownproject.org. Piper Perabo and Peter Salat, thank you both for being here this morning. And Joe, certainly off-year elections important in their own right, but often can tell us a lot about what to expect the following November.
Yeah, they're so important. They really are.